Alright kids, let's do question 4 now. Let's look at the classification table below. Flowering plants, rose and hibiscus, and then non-flowering plants, you have banana plant and the bird nest fern. Now which plant is placed in the wrong group? Now before we do this, maybe you would like to pause the video and try to do this on your own first. You can resume playing the video again once you think you've got an answer, so then you can check whether your answer is the same as mine. Okay, so go ahead and pause if you would like to, else I'll just continue. Now let's look at this. This is the flowering plant. We know that a rose is a flower, and it comes from a plant. So a rose plant is easily a flowering plant because it has flowers. Anything with flowers is a flowering plant. Likewise, hibiscus is a flowering plant. If I got this correctly, I think it is the national flower for Malaysia, and you can see it in our school garden too. If you don't know where to find it in our school garden, feel free to ask me where it is when school reopens, and I'll easily show it to you. Okay, it's right in the courtyard. Okay, alright. So we do know that the rose and the hibiscus have flowers, and therefore they are flowering plants. Let's look at the other one. Non-flowering plants. Bananas has fruits. We know that anything that has a fruit comes from flowers, right? Again, I repeat one more time. Anything with a fruit comes from a plant with flowers, because it is the flowers that becomes the fruit. Think of any fruit. The durian is a fruit. It comes from a durian flowers. The mango comes from the mango flowers, and so on and so forth. Anything that has a fruit, anything that is a fruit, comes from flowers. Okay. Now the last plant is the bird nest fern. Now we do know that there are two kinds in P6. We learned that there are two kinds of non-flowering plants. Ferns are plants without flowers. You can never find a fern with a flower, right? And the other group is the moss, M-O-S-S. The moss has no flowers at all. Both the ferns and the moss grow using spores. That means they have spores, and when the spores is in the right condition, it will become another fern or another moss. So from that explanation, you can easily identify the plant that is not in the correct classification, that has not been classified correctly. And I leave it to you to identify that plant, alright, and write it down when we do the worksheet later in class. But just for you to note, maybe you would like to write this in your journal, right? We know in primary 6 we learned two types of non-flowering plant, right? And the first one are ferns. Anything that is a fern has no flowers. And the second one is a moss. Anything that is a moss has no flowers. There are many kinds of moss, and there are many kinds of ferns, and all of them have no flowers, and that's why they belong to the non-flowering plant. Alright, okay.